G'day guys, James here from Lumin. Welcome to another product spotlight. We've recently made some big improvements to our copying features, specifically copying exercises, sessions, or weeks. Previously, this would have to be done, one by one. So if I wanted to turn a 1 week program into 4 weeks, I'd have to copy that week by week. Now we've added the ability to do this in bulk. So I'll quickly show you guys through both session copying and week copying. So let's say I've written up this Monday session and I wanted to duplicate this throughout the program. Worth noting, I've got an 11-week program currently. I click the triple dots of the session, copy, and then the new option, which is into multiple weeks. We see here with this little modal, I can see week one, week two, week three, and so on. And with respect to the different blocks they're in. Two things to note is if there's no has session, it means that session does not belong in that week. There's no copy of that currently in that week, but we can see this session I'm trying to copy currently is in week 2, 5, 6, 7, and so on. And I'm currently editing week 4. So I could paste this into week 9, 10, and 11. If that was a session I really wanted and liked, I want to continue that into the next block. Or as well, if I'd maybe made some changes to that and want to apply that for that session for the rest of the block, maybe I want to add additional exercise into warm up or make some tweaks to the scheme. I can also select weeks where it already exists, and then down the bottom here, I'm going to have a few options in how that copying works. So obviously, I can add that session to the week, which would duplicate it in that week. So in this example, for week 5, then there'd be 2 versions of that session within that week. We've got append, which would add it to the bottom of the session that's already there, basically just making one really long session. So this would be really good, like, if you wanted to quickly add like a small circuit and paste that on the back of everything, or replace the existing one. So I've made it in full, made some tweaks, and then want to copy that and apply that to the sessions that already exist. So there's a few options there depending on what you want to do. Now moving to copying weeks. So again, using settings, or you can right click a week up here to copy. There's only one copy option now for weeks. And here we give this new little modal on how you want to copy weeks. So you specify how many weeks you want to copy it for. And you can copy after, which is pasting new weeks into the program, or copy into where I'm specifying what weeks that have already been built out, I'm pasting that into, and we'll show you, what you've selected, and how many weeks you're copying it for and what you're applying that to. That's it for today. Just 2 little tweaks there that hopefully make the copying and reusability of what you've already built a lot faster and a lot more powerful. Thanks, guys.